Alright, greetings everyone, I'm Door24. Welcome back to Great Tech New Horizons in our Cactus Water Only Challenge, where we have an opportunity. If I could just figure out how to make this work. Okay. I force you all to come down this way to where... Why is it getting dark now? Why now? Alright, we're going to do something a little cheaty. The equivalent to if I sat around and waited through the night. Hey buddy, see me? See me? Yes you do. Want to fight me? Want to fight? Yes you do. Hello? Ow. Okay, that needs to be turned off. That's not supposed to be on. Okay. Nope. Okay, that is one. Thought it was. Man. Vampiric, you say? Well, we got two pieces of the armor. See if I can lure any more of the knights out to fight me. Hey, buddy. Oop, there's a second one coming now. Ah! We got a void seed. Huh. Okay, we'll call that there for now. There's got to be a better way of getting those guys to me, and there is. It's called a crossbow, which we would need to make, and I can't be bothered. So, I was running out here looking for cows, of all things. I have not found cow. I found that. So, let's move away. And hope and pray they stay there. So, I was going to do something different today than what we are currently planning. I was going to have us try to just build up a whole bunch of infrastructure that was steam-based, so that we could do a few little projects faster. Then I realized that would be extremely wasteful, because there's no way I could sit there and get enough water to do that. What we need to do is get into LV so we can get water production up and running. Or at least a better form of water production. Also, that is 2 of these seeds we now have. Note to self, you still need a door right there. I've also learned not to sprint near these, by the way. If you sprint near an SC2 crop, they evidently break. I have lost so many seeds. We're so close to having all the milk I need for this stupid quest, too. Ignore me for a moment. Where did the rest of my milk go? Also, you'll notice I've replaced the floor. That's because it caught on fire again. No, I was being struck by a dude who had no line of sight on me, at which point the whole floor had to go. It was not a pleasant experience, but it is one that has been done. Okay. How are we doing on water? We're doing... Okay, everybody should be pretty much done on that end. You 3 are topping off again. Good, good, good. Yeah, I have so much I need to process still. We're just going to say screw it and we're going to push straight for LV. Because I'm starting to stress a little bit just from all the random bullshit go that keeps going on here. Let me go ahead and empty these out. Go away. Point up there, that right there. Let's get our armor on. Just in case. Let me grab out you. Okay. So we go into Steam. I need to make wire. Once we make red alloy wire, 3, 7 tin wire, and then 24 copper wire. After that, we need 8 of you, which means I need 8 of these. Okay. Well, those are going. Alright, I forgot to get rid of this thing. You can go up there for now. That fast crafting thing is so beautiful. A rolling red alloy cable. Excuse you, how do you turn into plate? Oh, you don't. You just throw... Oh. Was it one of you's my... Yes, you. Three of those and then 7 of these. Hmm. Okay. Alright, so you are my next crafting task. We need 4 steel rods. Which might be a problem. Dorn did not remember to start up more steel, I don't think. Or did he? He remembered! He remembered, but he didn't remember to ensure they were running. Well, at least we have enough for what we need right now in this immediate moment. Okay, we got you. Now I need to make some of you. So wood planks and coated circuit boards. Uh-huh. What is this doing in there? Oh, that's right. That's the stone dust bag. Okay. We do have some wood pulp already. I just realized that what I don't have is the sticky resin. If only somebody had been smart enough to plan ahead and plant a whole field of 31, 31, 31 sticky resin. Sticky cane. Yeah, sticky resin producing sticky cane was what I was trying to say, and then my brain hit a stumbling block known as thinking. That's fine. I think we're going to have plenty of this sticky stuff. Yep. Both you go away. No, leave the crops alone, Doran. Leave them alone. I'm not obsessed. You're obsessed. Shut up. I just remembered that these were over here too. Well, finish your processing. Alright, you're fine for now. I'm sorry. We're making how many of these? Just one to make one circuit board. Doran went a little overboard then, but I'm Tish. We're gonna need so many of these. But we'll just make the one for now. All right. If I wash you again, you do not turn to the right coal dust. But you would. Let's not go too overboard here, Doran. We're wanting to get out of this place, not be trapped in it making more water. Okay. So our next goal is to make 2 of these. That felt a little too easy. But you know what? We'll take it. No, that doesn't make sense either. I remember it was right next to the pickaxe when we were doing our harvesting earlier. Okay. One less headache. Now I'll use the steel casing, which should be able to make work. Well, so much for what I was trying to do. So, but I could throw it back into the hammer there. All right, we've got our first basic circuit. Good. Why would I use steel over using iron? I know you're not nearly as efficient, but also beyond caring at the moment. Like that. Then like that. I'm going to need a lot of these, so let's go ahead and actually get more. I was supposed to say, I have another pair of wire cutters to do. They're right here. Okay. Da, 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 da. No, that's not what we're making. We're making you. That's right. That task was optional, I'm realizing. Okay, now we just need to make an LV machine casing, which is a bunch of steel. Need 2 more steel. Come along then. Let's get this done. Dorn has things to do today. Bring 1 stack of those with me just in case. That's probably going to be the only way to ever make these with steel plates. Yes. The hell? Precision auto assembler. Oh, we are nowhere near that point. Yeah, no. Don't worry about that, Dorn. That'll be fine. Really? I'm willing to bet that somewhere around here I have some steel. Dust. No, evidently I already turned that into steel. That's fantastic. All right, well, I guess I'll have a second to wait, folks. Go ahead and run use the restroom, and we'll all be right back in a few minutes. Alright, we are back. Hope everybody is doing better. Now if you'll just let me click on that so I can turn that off. Thank you. Got exactly one steel off that 3-minute wait. Alright. It is what it is. We can now make the thing. Alright, to turn you to a machine hole needs fuck off. You know what? You know fucking what? Here's what I'm going to do. Just so that we're not wasting a bunch of time. Now, I do apologize, because some people are going to say, oh, you're cheating, blah, 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 blah. Yes, yes, I am. Because I am not going to sit here and deal with this. What we're going to do is we're going to make 32 steel. Oh, for crying out loud. And then delete the materials that should have been running to begin with. So that we don't sit here doing nothing for another, what, 6 minutes waiting on everything to be done? There's already a steel plate in my... I'm fine, I'm fine. That is now that quest done. Now I just need to make one of these, so I need 2 tin rings. Let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of this. You mean I don't have any tin? What happened to my screwdriver? All the weird ass things to lose access to. Well, I have a solution for this. So I'm assuming you are what I would need. Yeah, you would take creosote. Then what are you? You would also take creosote. Alright, for now we'll go with the basic steam. We have everything except for the bronze fluid pipes. If only I had a little bit of bronze to make the fluid pipes. Oh, wait. Okay, so this brings us into the LV age. Seems you've made it into the electrical age. Don't be so quick to throw away your steam machines. You'll probably want to keep using them for a while. To make your life easier, you'll want to focus on getting a wire mill and bender first once you suffer through making all the machine components. After that, the polarizer, assembly, lathe, blah 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 blah, all help make things cheaper. LV machines are more energy efficient than their steam counterparts because steam machines convert steam to power with 50% efficiency, but this one has 85% efficiency. ULV doesn't exist. Okay. Warberries, sponge shulker. Well, obviously we were lied to on that one. Okay. That's what I need to make. Okay. Hmm. Okay, it's a basic chemical reactor, which I don't care about. Centrifuge, I don't care about. Specifically, what we're looking at right now is wire mill and bender. I want to make one of you. And then the bender. Okay. Go ahead and just make the rest of those. You know what? No. Let's work specifically on you first. Okay, that's that component done. Sheboygan. That's that component done. Now I just need you. Okay, so for you, I just need a little bit more of everything. Okay. It's fine. Now I just need some of those. You'll go there. The other thing you need is 6 more of these. The problem there is I'm going to need more of you then. You are copper and redstone. All right. Let me grab some stuff from here and make sure we're not actually out of copper. We're not. Put away a few things real fast. Go downstairs and grab out some more copper if I have any. And if I don't, we'll make some. No copper there, no copper there. That's fine. Melt that. Huzzah. And then, while we have a moment, my tools. Where have I put my tools? Dirt. Out there somewhere are my tools. I'll find them one day, my pretties. Nope. 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 Why are there sticks in there? You know, I thought I was prepared. I thought I had everything we would need today. Greg Tech once again reminds me that I am a foolish, foolish mortal. But that's okay. These reminders will one day end, and when they do, we shall cheer as we finally have that which we desire. Validation! Until the time of validation, we'll keep dealing with the nonsense. All right. I'd forgotten I'd already done that once. So usually if we handcraft these, we get 1 cactus juice per cactus. Using this, we get 2. Unfortunately, it's still not enough, but it's better than it was. Get unstuck, thank you. The rest of that can stay out of the inventory. Alright, so right now it's taking 2 of these rubber bars per red alloy wire. We got plenty of raw rubber dust for later processing, and I should have a decent amount of sulfur somewhere. Okay, now I need 4 motors. I am not out of iron. I am running low on iron, evidently. Once we get the basic wire mill, that'll make certain aspects of this a lot simpler to deal with. Now we need 810. Or 810 cables, specifically. Okay, 1 copper into 2 wires is much better than what we're doing right now. I also see that we're going to need another 2 of these tin cables here. Alright, we're almost there. That like that. Okay. We'll use that eventually to do it. For now, we're not going to worry about it. Hello. Okay, hypogen. Okay, never mind. I thought that was UIV. These first two machines, you get 2 wires for every ingot. You run them back through to get 4 fine wires each, or get them. I guess by changing the circuit. Okay. Basic polarizer is there. That's a large steel expenditure we're not going to be messing with. Well, that's not what I was expecting to read. It's polarizer. True separating. Somewhere, I swear there was a thing about talking about okay, that is in LV. It's literally called lossless cables. Where are you at? Because you have information I need. Here we go. Okay. Whatever. We got our new trophy. We can put that down right there. Well, let's pop this and see what we got. A cow egg and a... Yay, I'm so glad I did that quest for the reward. Ooh, Srappa. That could actually be useful. We'll worry about that later. What is this superfood? Just dough, spinach, and mushrooms? Say no more. There's where the rest of the tin went. I knew I had more than that. We have you. Okay, it's saying we lose 1 volt, not 1 amp per meter, I think. So 10 cables will work for now. 10 cables that I do not have, but we'll fix that right this minute. You're the... You are not lossless. Never mind. Hey, buddy, I need you to cut these down for me. I'm going to need a little bit more rubber. So we're going to need those back. Okay then. That's... Alright then, I guess I'll go to bed. Shit. I thought I was making progress, but no, progress is not allowed. Lightning is a thing. Where did that come from? The hell is that? Oh, that's a horse. Okay, from back here, the way it was standing, I thought there was a witch riding a doom creeper. Oh no, that's not a thing to worry about. Alright. The good news is we can now make the bender very easily. That was what you said to make, right? Let me double check, make sure I'm not about to screw up. Yes, bender. Means I need to make a bunch more bullshit again, but it won't be as bad. So I need 4 of these then. You know what, just take some copper. I wish I knew how much power was in this network. What's a battery we could run? Is there a battery I could run? Need more wire. I'm a little nervous. Let me go ahead and dump a bunch of water up here. Just to make sure that we're all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, I get a little nervous when we start looking even remotely low. Let me see. Hopper. That's right, you need a place for the steam to come out, don't you? That was the reason why I pulled this off to begin with. While you do that, let me run downstairs and do up another harvest. You can also check this. This whole thing, by the way, is probably being removed. It's producing, but it is far, far slower with a far, far larger blueprint than just coming over here and harvesting this up would be. So most likely what I'm going to do is I'm just going to expand this out stupidly. I mean, it doesn't need water. It just needs sand, so I think we'll be fine. I just need to get to where we can start making stuff a lot easier, like our water. Once I can just say plug Cactus into a machine and the machine will spit out water, this whole setup will be a lot less of a pain to deal with. This was a little wasteful, but like I said, I am concerned over how much we have sitting over here. There is a rhythm to doing this. That's almost a little hypnotic once you get down to it. That's still not enough for me to feel comfortable. It's enough to continue for now. You know what we could do? Yeah, everybody's running 100% right now. But it's okay. There. Now we have plenty of redstone. Okay, where were we at before I got rudely distracted by all the things? Alright, figuring out this mess. Okay, don't see what I'm looking for, so I'm going to quit looking for it. Alright, that's everything I'm needing to see there. We have all that. I need copper wire, which is on 1. 16, 28, 36 copper wire. 36 copper wire. Let's go downstairs and grab some more copper while we're at it. Knew we were going to be needing a lot, but evidently Dor needs to go and do even more mining. It's nighttime, which means my solar pools are not working. Have not been for a little bit. Hopefully they were still hot enough they were producing. I believe they were. Yes. Okay. You know what? No. You're fine. He saw the sword come out and ran for it, which was the correct response. Fruit, 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 dairy. Also dairy. Put that away. Are you dairy? No. I believe dairy is the one thing we have not at max, yeah. Okay. So it should be not enough copper. Yeah, I screwed up my math earlier. There we go. Okay, so obviously I needed more of these. Okay. How much of a pain are you to make right now? You're not painful to make at all, much to my chagrin. Okay. I even think I have all of this right now. Either directly have it or have everything I need to make the few things I'm missing. I swear I made one of these. Because it required books. Books that we had. Okay. So we have the four of you. Now I need to make 4 of you. Sorry if I get quiet on you folks. I'm not saying, I wouldn't say getting in the zone, but I'm definitely fixating at the moment on the issue and getting the issue corrected. So let us... Okay, now I just need the red cable alloy. Okay, we need to turn off the turbine. We're running too much for too long. We're about to use up so much steam. That's fine. I'll just take all that back. I'll take all this back. I'm less enthusiastic about this thing all of a sudden, by the way. I will probably use this not with our tools. I'm probably going to go ahead and get another crafting table to put in this place, then put this on top of it. But I'll use this to craft stuff like this that we're going to have to craft repeatedly. It will most likely... Oh no. Okay. Once again, if you don't like what I just did, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. I just need these. Eventually, I'll have one of these for everything that it can craft. So we'll have wires. We'll have the thicker wire. we'll probably just have wire 1 and then 1 for fine wire. That way we don't have issues with trying to use a machine and the machine not being set correctly like we just did. Taking all that. May not be a bad idea to make a 4th one of you as well. But for now, we're not going to stress. Okay, all that's been made. Why are you harvestable with a... whatever. Back to your home. No, I don't want you to register that. Yes, register that. Bastard. Okay. So now if we do, say, that, then we know we need all of this to make you. So we need 10 cables again. In hindsight, it might not have been you that was the issue. Surely it wasn't you. Alright, let's run a test here. Oh yeah, you're using 2400 steam per crafting. Never mind, I thought you would be more efficient. Give me that shit, holy hell. Well, no, well, we ran out of all the things now. Why are you not? I must not have been in the crafting table. Okay. For you guys, that might have been a little bit more obvious. For me, nah. So you shouldn't be using up steam right now, right? Yeah, you're not using up steam unless something is running. I may have maligned the thing a little bit much. Why does it feel like I'm missing some? Because you already crafted one, you idiot. Yes, that would be why. Alright, sleepy time again. Right click on it to lock it. Good. File, file, file. There's the file. Alright, let's go get some more steel. We are thankfully building up a little bit. Because if we weren't, I'd be losing my damn mind right now. Why do I have two files? Did I dupe that somehow? I don't think so. All right. So to be clear, I have all of these I now need. We're crafting you. I've got everything except for the 3 plates. Then 2 iron rods. Excuse me, steel rods. We're working with steel Dorn. Okay. You gave me a hammer. A steel hammer, we'll take it. Give me some resistors as well. I'll take those. Throw those up there, see if there's anything worth grabbing yet. Skystone for some reason. Then needs explorer coins, which we definitely don't have any of. Okay. I cannot believe it was you. All right, well. So if you guys need me, you know where I'll be. Screaming into the void that is our freaking steel production over here. And I'll keep working on getting this machine made up. Right now it's just we're going to have to wait on a bunch of steel for this. We're waiting on steel here. Steel is just going to be a major issue for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is this thing called AFK and let our shit run for a while. And I'll catch with you guys next time. Until then, guys, I'm Dorn24 and this has been Great Tech New Horizon. We've made it to LV at last. For all that it doesn't look that impressive, but don't worry, it'll get better. But until then, y'all have a good one.